Good morning. You're listening to Overcoming Life. I am your host, Opal Bailey. I know that we are in the holiday season, but I would like to just remind you to just take it easy this season, to just go through and figure out what is most important right now. I know that we all know that Christ is the ultimate and the perfect gift, and that he gave everything so that we can live and enjoy our life. But you know what? We can be that perfect gift to that someone. And in doing that, we have to be able to slow down, take a moment, take a breather, and just find out what it is that you can do, what it is that you can give to someone that may need a word of encouragement, someone that may need just a letter of appreciation or a hug or invitation, no matter what it may be. Take a moment throughout your busy day, throughout your busy week of preparing for your family to come in and getting the gifts all ready and wrapped and food prepared on the table, and think about someone else. It's okay to invite a stranger. It's okay to invite a coworker that you know, maybe their family is out of town. Invite them over to your home. Let them know that you're mindful of them being alone for Christmas. And just make a point to be that perfect gift. I don't know if you can relate to being a perfect gift, but I just wanted to share with you a story that happened to me when I was in my younger years and on my first job. I was working with a coworker, and my manager, she came in and she invited us to her home. Now, the other coworker, she declined the offer, but I accepted it. Not because of the gift or the expectation of getting a gift or the food or wanting to just see, how her home is. But she didn't know that I was alone that Christmas. I just had my daughter, and she probably was like a year or so older, and her father came and he wanted to spend the Christmas with her. And she didn't know that I was by myself. And for her to come and ask us, I felt that that was like the perfect gift that God could have ever given to me at that moment. Because I thought about going home and sitting in my house and just watching television and just being there. And you may have experienced that, or you may know someone who would do that or have done that. It's not fun being alone. So just take that moment throughout your life, throughout the busyness and the hustle and the bustle of getting that perfect gift or that perfect card, and be a perfect gift to someone, because you don't know what life you will touch or have touched by inviting someone over to your home, baking some cookies and just taking it to your neighbor, just letting your neighbor know you're thinking about them, letting your coworker know that you care about them, or even your boss. Do something for someone else. We live in a society where it's all about us. We're so coming to be so selfish, and it's what we have and what we've accomplished, and everyone else has to get their own. But for this year, this Christmas, be the perfect gift. Be that special gift to that someone that can never repay that back to you. But the lasting memory, the return of what you've done, would be so great throughout the years. Now, this happened to me in 1989, and I still remember it. I still can remember Miss Hightower, who was my boss, coming into our area, inviting us. And when I entered into her home, I felt so welcomed. I didn't feel like I was an employee. I didn't feel like a hired hand. I felt like family. She took me around and she introduced me to every family member. And we had this big table, with full of food, nice spread and everything. And she sat me right beside her. And as we was eating and Everyone was talking, and she reached over to me and said, Opal, you're family now. Here is a boss that didn't know me other than my name and what's on my application. She took the time to be my perfect gift. And I will never, ever remember the love that I felt, the kindness that her and her family gave me. And I was a perfect stranger. I encourage you this year, this season, do something and be a perfect gift to someone else other than your family. Do something for someone else other than trying to receive something back. Just do it and just know and just give it freely, whatever it is. If it's a dinner, give it freely. If it's a card, if it's a gift card, if it's a letter, whatever it is, just give it to someone. Because you never know the impact that you have made on that person's life that will be so lasting, that will be so overwhelming with love. I cannot express to you even now feeling it. The same love I feel now is what I felt then. It's just overwhelming. Because we're taught that we have our own. We take care of our own. We're not really taught to look after someone else or to reach to help someone else. We were taught to get it ourselves. But Miss Hightower, and I don't know where she is at this moment. I don't know if she still lives in Hampton, Virginia. But she had made such a positive impact in my life that I have never forgot that she became that perfect gift for me on that Christmas day. And I believe if she never invited me, I would have went home, sat home, and probably felt miserable or stressed out or depressed or whatever the case may be. You may be in a situation where you can do this for someone and know that it's not all about monetary things. It's not about giving money. It's about time, and it's about love. So go through the rest of this week. Take a moment. Think about someone you work with, a coworker, a boss, your delivery guy, your lawn guys, whoever they may be, and do something special. Take the time and invite them into your world so they can see how a perfect gift that you can be to them and that they can go and carry that over to someone else. I want to leave you with this. Do not forget or neglect or refuse to extend hospitality to strangers, being friendly, cordial, and gracious, sharing comfort of your home, and doing your part generously. For though some have even entertained angels unaware. I encourage you this week to be that perfect gift. Touch someone's life and see how you can change them. God bless you. And this is Overcoming Life. I am your host, Opal Bailey.